Welcome to the ACGT Studios podcast. I'm sorry I keep changing my name, but my cousin Connor and I just figured out ACGT, so it's gonna be pretty sweet. We're sticking with this name, by the way. So, copyrights, maybe. They cost a bit. Okay. To start off, this is a controller, like a remote controller review. And we're going to start back from the Stone Ages of 1996 with the Nintendo 64. This isn't the actual controller, this is the racer version. Here's the side view. Just going to give you a bunch of views there. It's meant so that you can just trigger that to go, and then turn here. And like if in Mario there's throwing stuff, and you can do that right there. And then there's L, R, Z, and then an extra button, which I don't know what it does because it's extra. And you can flip the trigger in the other way so you can go in reverse, and then D-pad right there. It was a good idea. The only thing that I have a problem with is the menu, because the D-pad controls don't work that well. I try to do it so that because this is forward, and then once you click it down to A, it's like forward and then backward, and that's the button to go reverse, and that's the button to go forward. And so you have to kind of barely just click it to go like up and down, and then this you have to just do one, or else you go all the way over to the other side. So it's a pretty good idea. A little switch to say like the A and B are on or off. And so it was a good idea. It's sad that it wasn't quite as widely spread as it should have been, like some others. I would have a wavebird in front of me, but for some reason I can't find it. And basically, the wavebird was the first wireless controller that actually got it right. It used radio waves rather than infrared, and that was awesome. And what was even more fun is when you're playing Super Smash Bros. Melee, you die and your friend is just sitting there, and you both have wavebirds. Let's make that clear. And then you switch your channel over to his channel, and then you just mess with his character and try to get him off the edge. That is most fun. They're like, what is going on? Yeah, that's pretty fun. Nintendo DS. Next one. This is the Dinosaur DS, the very first version. The controls are actually really good. The touchscreen isn't really much of a touchscreen, it's more of a pressure screen. It's all really well designed, and the only thing that I would like if I had a DS Lite is the buttons. See, the buttons click, and on the DS Lite they just sort of sink into their position. So I'd trade that, but it's good. I would give this a 8.5, and this probably a 9. And now the bane of my existence, the Wii Zapper. It's just a plastic hold for the Wii remote and the Wii nunchuck. And then the cord between the nunchuck and the Wii remote goes in here, which is nice. That's intelligent of them, so we don't have a cord flying around getting in our way. But the configuration is weird. First of all, if you have to, like in Call of Duty 3, if you want to throw a grenade, you use this. But if you want to reload, then you do that. So you have to make sure not to touch the Wii remote. Or you have the Wii Zapper out, which totally defeats the purpose of even having it together in one piece. And then the only game I found it actually works for is the game it comes with, Link's Crossbow Training, because all you have to do is left to right and trigger. You don't have to freaking stretch your hand all the way over to press any buttons up here. Well, I'd say it's the bane of my existence. It's really not. It's not too bad. I'd give it probably a 7.5. It's good it's a good thought. It's good in theory, but they could have executed it a little bit better. So that's about it. Thanks for tuning in to the ACGT controller video game podcast.